Share via email. Report story. Luffy's paw. I'm hungry. Luffy thought as he and about half his crew sailed lazily through the ocean waters. Thanks to the coup de burst, they were able to get out of Big Mom's grasp in Toto Land. For now as Luffy sat atop the head of the Thousand Sunny, his stomach continued to growl. Sanji, he wailed, I'm hungry. I know, Luffy, Sanji barked from the kitchen. I'm working on it. Nami, who was sitting on the main deck reading a map, scowled, always hungry, aren't you, Luffy? Luffy turned his head to look at her in confusion. She must be frustrated with something. She knows how much I can eat already. What's wrong, Nami? Luffy let out a chuckle. Is the map hard to read or something? Nami looked up from the paper and furrowed her brows at him. What? No, it's just. She let out a sigh and lowered her head a bit. That coup de bursts really reduced our already low fuel level, and with Frankie not here, we might have to find somewhere to stop to buy more cola. Nami's paw. After she had told Luffy the news about the ship's fuel, his smile faded for a split second before he started laughing. I'm being serious, Luffy. Nami grit her teeth. If we don't find cola somewhere, I'm not sure we can make it all the way to Wano Su. I know you're being serious, Luffy said, trying to stifle his laugh. If we need more cola, let's go find some. I know you can find a place for us, Nami. Don't get frustrated. You're the greatest navigator in the world. Nami immediately blushed. Why has he been like this lately? He's been so nice to me ever since we met up at Zoo. And the way he was willing to rip his own arms off to save us back in Toto Land. She quickly tried to hide her now red face from Luffy. Before she could get another word out, a plate of delicious food was handed in front of her. She looked up to see Sanji and she took the plate from his hands. Thanks, Sanji-kun. Anything for you, Nami Swan. Sanji smiled as his eyes formed into hearts. The chef then delivered the remainder of the plates to the others on the ship, and everyone gathered around to eat on the main deck. Carrot, who was still new to Sanji's cooking, took several bites and closed her eyes. This is amazing. Indeed it is, Brooke exclaimed. But, unfortunately I cannot taste it because I have no taste buds. Yo-ho-ho-ho-ho. Chopper squinted his eyes at Brooke. I would still like to know how you can even Yum. Luffy yelled as he scarfed down the meal in seconds. This was great, Sanji. When you weren't here, I tried to cook, but I don't know if I did a good job. Everyone turned to Luffy with dull eyes. You didn't. Anyway, Luffy grinned. Nami had to cook for us instead. Her cooking was incredible. I didn't know she could cook so well. Nami blushed once again. Luffy, Sanji, most likely picturing her in a chef's outfit, had a little nosebleed, and the others starting talking about their times without Sanji on the ship. Now Nami couldn't help but stare at Luffy, who was currently trying to pick his nose with the chopsticks he had just used to eat. Luffy realized she was looking and turned to her, one chopstick still in his nostril, grinning stupidly. Nami giggled and smiled at him warmly. Why am I falling for this idiot? Where stories live. Discover now.